Opening shot. Calm night, city skyline slowly fading to a quiet bedroom. The time on the clock, 10:42 p.m. A 71-year-old man is seen turning off the light and lying in bed. Narration, voiceover. It was supposed to be just another peaceful night. Like every night, Mr. Khan, a 71-year-old retired school teacher, brushed his teeth, took his usual medicine, and went to bed. Nothing seemed unusual. He wasn't sick, he hadn't complained of any pain, and by all accounts he appeared healthy, for his age. Cut to a slow zoom on the man's bedside photo, him smiling with his grandchildren. But by morning, his wife noticed something terrifying. He hadn't moved, no breathing, no response, just silence. Cue emotional music, fade to a black screen with the words, "He died in his sleep." Narration continues. His sudden death shocked his entire family and left doctors with only one explanation: cardiac arrest in sleep. But what caused it? He had no major history of heart disease, no known chronic illness. Cut to a news headline. 71-year-old man found dead in bed. Family in shock. Then switch to a medical expert sitting in a studio. Expert voice, or narrator. As we age, especially after 70, our bodies become far more sensitive to small habits, especially at bedtime, things that seem harmless, like what we eat, when we sleep, or even the way we lie down, can quietly increase the risk of heart failure, stroke, or breathing problems during the night. Visual montage. People watching TV late at night, seniors. Taking medications, someone sleeping in a recliner. Narration. And the scariest part, most people don't even realize that these bedtime habits are dangerous. They're so common they feel normal, but for aging hearts and tired lungs, they can become deadly triggers. Cut to bold text on screen. 4. Bedtime habits. You must. Avoid after 70. Narration with rising urgency. Today, we'll uncover the 4 most dangerous bedtime habits that may have contributed to this silent tragedy. Habits that thousands of seniors repeat every night without ever knowing the risk. Scene ends with soft, dramatic music and a teaser. Before you or someone you love goes to bed tonight, you need to see this. Scene opens with a shot of an older man sitting at a dining table at night. The time, 9:45 p.m. He's eating a large plate of greasy food. Fried chicken, biryani, naan. Narration, voiceover. At first glance, it looks like a normal dinner. But this simple habit, eating heavy, greasy meals late at night, can quietly damage the body in ways most people don't realize, especially after the age of 70. Cut to an animation showing the digestive system working hard during sleep. Narration continues. As we age, our metabolism naturally slows down. This means food takes longer to digest. Heavy or spicy meals at night force your body to keep working overtime, just when it's supposed to be resting. The stomach stays full, the heart works harder, and blood pressure may rise, even while you're sleeping. Cut to a man lying in bed, tossing and turning, rubbing his chest. This added stress can trigger acid reflux, poor sleep quality, or worse, put silent pressure on the heart. Studies have shown that late-night eating increases the risk of heart attack, stroke, and sleep apnea in older adults. Switch to a doctor in a clinic explaining gently. Doctor voice, or narrator. After 70, the body becomes more fragile. When you eat late at night, you're not just disturbing your sleep, you may be putting your heart at risk without knowing it. Cut to a clock ticking toward midnight while the man lies awake, sweating slightly, uncomfortable. Narration. The body needs rest to heal and recover, but a heavy meal turns your night into a battle inside your own body. a battle your aging system may not be strong enough to handle. Cut to bold text. Avoid heavy meals at least 3 hours before bedtime. Narration. Firm tone. If you're over 70 and you eat a heavy dinner close to bedtime, it might feel harmless, but over time, it could cost you your sleep, your heart health, or even your life. End with a soft fade to black, showing healthy meal alternatives like soup, steamed vegetables, and a light salad with the words, "Eat light, sleep safe." Scene opens with a dimly lit bedroom. An elderly man stands near his nightstand, carefully picking up 2 pill bottles, one prescribed medication and one over-the-counter sleep aid. Narration. Voiceover. Every night, millions of seniors reach for pills to help them sleep better, and often they're also taking medications for blood pressure, cholesterol, diabetes, or heart problems. It seems harmless, but combining prescription drugs with sleep aids, especially after 70, can be a deadly mistake. Cut to a close-up shot of the man swallowing the pills and lying down. He looks peaceful, but inside his body, something dangerous is happening. Narration continues. Many over-the-counter sleep aids contain ingredients like diphenhydramine, a sedating antihistamine that can cause confusion, dizziness, and slowed heart rate in older adults. When mixed with heart or blood pressure medication, the effects on the nervous system can be unpredictable and dangerous. Cut to a 3D animation of the brain and heart reacting to sedative overload, slowing down signals, reducing breathing. Rate, weakening heartbeat. Doctor voice or narrator. People think sleep aids are safe because they're sold without a prescription, but they were never meant to be used long-term, and definitely not with multiple medications. After 70, your body can't clear these drugs quickly. This increases the risk of overdose or sudden heart failure, even during sleep. Cut to a dramatization. The man sleeping, his breathing gets slower, then shallow. His heart monitor graphic on screen starts to flatten. Narration. What's most terrifying is that this can happen silently. No warning signs, no pain. You fall asleep and never wake up. Cut to bold text. Never mix sleep aids with prescription medications without consulting your doctor. Narration. If you or someone you love is over 70 and takes medication, be extremely careful with what you add at bedtime. Even a simple pill meant to help you sleep could stop your heart in the middle of the night. And with visuals of a doctor consulting an elderly couple with calming music and the text, "Sleep safely. Always check with your doctor." Scene. He opens in a dimly lit living room. An elderly man is seen falling asleep in a recliner with the TV still on. His neck is tilted, legs bent, and his posture looks uncomfortable. Narration. Voiceover. After a long day, many seniors find it easier to sleep in a recliner or sitting position. It feels comfortable at first, but it can quietly become a life-threatening habit. Cut to a close-up of the man's head tilting forward, mouth slightly open, and slow breathing sounds. Narration continues. Sleeping in the wrong position, especially in a chair or recliner, can reduce oxygen flow, restrict blood circulation, and put dangerous pressure on the lungs and heart. And for people over 70, whose bodies are already more fragile, this can increase the risk of blood clots, stroke, and breathing complications during the night. Show animation of blood flow slowing down in the legs due to poor posture, leading to clot formation. Doctor voice or narrator. When you sleep in a semi-upright position, gravity pulls your blood down into your lower body. If you don't move, for hours blood can pool in the legs, forming clots. These clots can travel to your lungs, causing a deadly pulmonary embolism. Cut to the man sleeping while occasionally gasping or shifting uncomfortably. Fade into a diagram of proper versus improper sleeping posture. Narration. Poor sleeping positions can also lead to shallow breathing, muscle stiffness, and nerve compression, especially in the neck and lower back. Over time, this doesn't just ruin your sleep, it puts your entire body at risk. Cut to bold text. Always sleep on a flat, firm surface with proper support. Narration with a warning tone. Recliners are for resting, not for sleeping, all night. If you or a loved one sleeps like this often, the risk of silent health complications rises each night. Final scene. A cozy, safe bedroom. The same man is now lying comfortably in bed on his side, with a supportive pillow and soft lighting. Narration. A good night's sleep starts with the right position. Don't let comfort today become a tragedy tomorrow. Sleep smart, sleep safely. Narration. Voiceover. Many seniors ignore subtle symptoms before bed, like chest tightness, shortness of breath, or sudden sweating. These are not just signs of aging. They can be early warnings of a heart attack or stroke. Dismissing them as just tiredness could be a fatal mistake. If something feels wrong, don't wait. Listen to your body and seek help before it's too late.